We're going to pepper you. We're hitting you hard. You told me, take it easy on you.
Yeah.
And there is no taking it easy on anybody on this show. What is the first project that you made that said, hey, you know what? I can really be a woodworker?
I had some red oak, and I had some cherry and some pine, and I just made a red oak top and bottom and cherry legs, and then pine for the aprons. I mean, that was my first, like, oh my god! I mean, it looks like real. Like, it looks like you would buy it like a store.
When you can get a project together and it's a project that it serves a purpose, and then it comes to fruition and turns out really nice, that is an amazing feeling. Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast. Today we're talking with Vinnie from VLC Woodworking, a maker who's turning passion, creativity, and raw materials into standout woodworking projects. From learning as he builds to sharing the journey with others, Vinnie brings an honest, hands-on perspective to the craft. We'll get into his story, his process, and what keeps him creating. Please welcome Vinnie from VLC Woodworking. So Vinnie, how are you?
I'm doing good, Delaney. I appreciate you having me on tonight.
No, thank
you. Again.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And one thing I want to say real quick, my honey's handmade. Steve, did you get my email? I did get that information from Rusty and tried sending it to you. So there's that. Yeah, Vinnie, thank you for being here. And I've got two funny stories to tell about Vinnie. And I hope you guys are sitting down because this is going to get entertaining. So I was so excited this morning when I woke up. I started doing voiceovers for the podcast, for the Apple podcast and iHeartRadio, Spotify, all that. And I accidentally, if you guys don't think I put work into this, I'm telling you right now, I do. While I was doing the voiceovers at 6 a.m. this morning, I accidentally butt dialed Vinnie at 6:20 something. And I was like, oh crap. And the funny thing is, Vinnie texted me back and he says, hey, did you mean to call me? And I was like, no, man, sure didn't. Did not mean to call you at all. So yeah, I woke him up at 6:30 this morning while I was working on the show. But another funny thing is,
Lord, no.
Yeah, this was good. So yesterday, Rusty and I did a dry run with Vinnie, which we do with some of the guests. The day before, we'll get onto StreamYard, make sure that there's no issues, technical issues before the day of the show. And geez, Pete, I can't even look now. So Vinnie's backstage. Rusty and I are working out some issues that I'm having. We put Vinnie on stage and he's not wearing a shirt. He comes onto camera shirtless. And I start laughing and I'm like, Vinnie, it's not that type of live.
I was trying to get some money going. You know what I mean?
So we were really happy that when he showed up into chat tonight, he had a shirt and he didn't have his OnlyFans sign pasted across his chest. Because like he said, he was just trying to get some money. But anyways. All right. So Vinnie, I gave you an introduction. I thought, that's basically what I know of your channel.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk to people about your channel and give them your point of view of your channel?
Yeah. I mean, you were pretty much dead on. I'm not gonna lie. You were like, yeah, I'm not like a big maker. Okay. Yes, I've done coffee tables and end tables. That were bigger, nice size. I'm saying I never did like a dining room table, but I've done small stuff. I do a lot of craft show stuff. And yes, I've done those squirrel picnic bench or big. Oh my lord! I hope I don't ever want to make any more again. I made 86 of them in the last 2 months.
86? Oh my goodness!
Yes, it was. It was up near Beaver County. Someone asked me if I wanted to go to a craft show. It wasn't planned, nothing. And it was like a school, it was like a church-based school. And I just grabbed what I had. I mean, a lady from my work said, "You want to go there?" And I said, "Okay." I went, laid my display out. They loved the picnic bench squirrel things that the teachers wanted them for their students, that they can paint them and they put their names on them and all that stuff. And it just went from there. Like I thought I might sell a couple. I had like 3 there. Next thing you know, they're calling me. They want 20 for this class, 16 for this class. And it just went bam. And then the church wanted it for their youth group. I mean, man, I was like, so yeah, that was. I'm praying I don't have to make any of them for a while. Yeah.
So did you sell them or did you give them away?
Oh no, sold. I mean, like,
nice.
Yeah, like I would just do a little. I mean, I do really detailed. They're not like. I know some people make them where they're kind of like, just like 1 or 2 boards, but I make them like really detailed. I mean, they're not like that. I make them look nice. I mean, they're not really. I mean, again, I've seen people make them nicer than this, but I've seen people just put 1 board on top. But I want more of the detail of it. I mean, so.
Yeah, no, that looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, I sell for like $30, and I put a basket. I mean, I don't like to screw, just for the fact that it's hard to put the apple on or whatever you want to put on it. This way here, you can fill it up with nuts, bird seeds, and it won't. If it rains, it won't fill up. You know what I mean?
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead. It looks like we got Rusty back. Rusty, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Oh, that is much better. Are you looking for creativity, craftsmanship, and inspiration all in one place? Make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out 3 amazing channels: VLC Woodworking, DeLand's Handmade Woodworking, and Professor Rusty's Workshop. Whether you're into DIY, woodworking, or home improvement, there's something here for you. Don't miss out. Subscribe now. Links are in the description, and start building, creating, and transforming today. And like I mentioned earlier, man, you guys are something else. 15, 20 minutes before the show, and you guys are already in here chatting. That is awesome. And that makes my heart happy. So, Vinnie, are you ready to take on some questions? We're going to pepper you. We're hitting you hard. You told me, take it easy on you.
Yeah.
And there is no taking it easy on anybody on this show. After I've been put through what I've been put through by Amy Jo, nobody gets slack. So, are you ready?
I guess.
All right. So we're gonna start it off easy. For anyone, all right, we did that. What's the first project that made you think I might actually be able to do this? What is the first project that you made that said, hey, you know what? I can really be a woodworker?
Actually, that's a good one, because I just was thinking about that. My very first one, like I've been remodeling my house, because, like I said, my first floor, and there's like, where the old chimney is, and it's like there's a window, and there's like a little space in between. There's just like a dead space. Mm-hmm. And we looked around for something that would fit there. It was either too big or too small. So I tinkered with woodworking, but never really built anything. So I looked at entry hall tables, and they wanted a lot of money for them. I mean, they're not cheap,
Right.
And I had some red oak, and I had some cherry and some pine, and I just made a red oak top and bottom and cherry legs, and then pine for the aprons. And I just took my measurements and went with it. And that's whenever I was doing it on Facebook. I wasn't even on YouTube at all. And I was surprised. I mean, I wish I could show videos of that, but there's music in my videos. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, that was my first, like, oh my God. I mean, it looks like real. Like, it looks like you would buy it like a store, you know what I mean? Like, not like someone just, it wasn't just two by four screwed together. It was a table, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
like, and
So it's
that's what,
when you can get a project together and it's a project that it serves a purpose and you need it, and then it comes to fruition and turns out really nice. That is an amazing feeling.
yeah.
I completely understand that. I don't know if you've seen the videos where I made the floating shelves
Yeah,
for our
that was
nook.
perfect. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it saved a whole lot of money.
Mhm.
And a lot of times what I'm finding is, yes, it may be a little bit more expensive to make it yourself compared to shopping at IKEA or
Yeah.
Walmart or just wherever you buy your stuff at.
Yeah.
But it's more durable, it's better, and it looks better. So yeah, I completely did that or get that.
Yeah.
So what were you doing before woodworking became a big part of your life?
Oh, I worked a lot. I worked, well, before, like, I've always worked two jobs. I always worked a full time and a part time in the same day. I mean, there was times where I would leave work in the morning at 6:30 or 6, and I wouldn't get home until 11 at night. I mean, I had kids in college. I worked a lot. And whenever, as my kids got older and they were moving, they just did their own thing. I had more time to myself, and I just started saying, "Hey, let me try." I worked a lot, so it was very hard for me to. It was always do for everybody, but and me last. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I just wife and kids first, and then I ate. How that's how you would say. You know what I mean? Like.
Yep. No, I think that is a lot of people's scenarios. I think you have to, most families have to have two incomes, income and a half, and you're constantly having to do that. And no, I actually applaud you for that, because it is hard sometimes when you think back of the sacrifice that you make. And when you finally get that time to be you, you almost don't know what to do with it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That was good. Very cool.
Yeah.
Hold on, Rusty, do you have a question you want to ask Vinnie?
Yeah, Vinnie. Yeah. So are you Menards, Home Depot, or Lowe's guy?
For me, I mean, I'm in Pittsburgh area, so it's either Home Depot is my main one that I will like. That's where, I mean, that's the closer to me was Home Depot, and then I have a Lowe's like not too far from it. But I typically, if I need wood, but I'm going to be truth be, or and the truth here, I don't really. I go on Marketplace, and I try to find like free wood. I mean, like, I will drive 20 minutes, half hour to go get a truckload of wood. I mean, I try not to use like store bought. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if I need it, I will. But I'm a Home Depot is my first. If I need wood, that's where I'll go. But I'm like a reclaimed, or I'm not like all pallet, but I'm more reclaimed. You know what I mean? Like, I will try to use, wood that was already used from a barn or something like 100 years ago. So I'm not cutting down a tree now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Are
you? They had got Harbor Freight out there.
Yes, I'm like, yeah. I'm a what do you call a membership there? Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
ITC. Me too.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know there's haters, but I love Harbor Freight. I mean, and I've never. This is honest to God. I've never bought anything from there that broke or failed me ever. I mean, it could be
So
from a screwdriver to a whatever. I mean, I've never had. I've seen people say, "Oh, that they work for 2 months and they break." I got a Orville sander I've had for 2 years, and I use it all the time. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
so I think Harbor Freight gets a raw deal. I do think because of how inexpensive they sell their tools,
yeah,
it gives you a sense of cheapness.
yeah,
But with anything I have bought from Harbor Freight has lasted, has
yeah,
worked well, and it's just, I mean, it's a good starting point if you want to get into some of the trades, to go there, test the water with some of the inexpensive equipment,
mhm,
and if you're going to grow from there. If you can get a chop saw, a 12-inch chop saw for $120 or whatever, compared to 300 or 400 at Home Depot.
yeah,
What
yeah.
if you decide that you never want to use that chop saw again? So yeah,
And
I think they get
I mean, to be fair, in the beginning, Harbor Freight, they were. I mean, it was really, really
oh
cheap
yeah,
quality. But over the last 5
10.
years,
I'd say
they
even 10. I'd say even 10 years they got better. But yeah, I
they
mean
have
5, 10 years.
really
Yeah,
they have really stepped up with their good, better, best thing.
oh
Hercules
yeah,
is putting out some really good stuff.
yeah,
Bauer is putting out some really, really good stuff.
yeah.
Um, so and they just keep. I think they just keep up in their game. I just
Mhm.
got so you can't really see it back there, but I just bought their the Bauer miter saw stand,
Yeah.
and it is very, very good quality. It was $119,
Hmm.
uh, worth every freaking penny. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, I gotta say something. I've been
Yeah.
looking for this comment because I saw my
Oh,
name. Woodworking 52. Really? I've got a
well,
big boy mic now. I'm too big for you. You know,
well,
seriously, I hope the mic is making a difference in sound. I got so tired of listening to me clicking and my voice fading that I had to do something. It's been killing me. So I appreciate you noticing, and I do hope it is making a difference. So thank you.
hey, real quick in the comments, Matthew from Happy uh,
Curmudgeon.
Carbon. Yeah, he said he grew up 20 minutes from Pittsburgh. I want to see where at. I'm just curious in the chat. It's also in the chat. I mean,
Yeah.
like where I live at is I'm like I live. I mean, the Pittsburgh Zoo. I don't know if you ever know if you've ever been to Pittsburgh. Like
I haven't.
I'm on Allegheny, and here's my town in Sharpsburg, and I live across the river from the Pittsburgh Zoo. You know what I mean? And then I'm real close to I'm like the main artery of Pittsburgh where I live at. Like if you like,
Yeah.
I mean, at Kennywood, I'm like 20 minutes. Steelers, Pirates, hockey, or Penguins. I'm like 5 minutes down the road, like on 28. I mean, I'm real central of Pittsburgh. You know what I mean?
So
And,
years ago, and this was crazy. We went to Pittsburgh for a Boy Scout trip with my son's Boy Scout troop. We just got a brand new expedition, and I've got a bunch of kids in the car. We're driving, we're following the trailer, we're following other leaders, and this brand new expedition broke down just as we got into Pittsburgh.
oh,
I forgot what it was, but it I don't want to say it blew a rod. It wasn't that. It wouldn't go. So some of the links broke. We ended up having to leave the truck in Pittsburgh, pile into other vehicles, go to camp for a week, drive back to Pittsburgh to try and get the car, only to find out it wasn't done. So we ended up driving all the way home and then having to drive back to Pittsburgh to get the car. That was a fantastic trip, Boy Scout wise. Everything else was horrible. But we went whitewater rafting there. I mean, it was it was awesome. All right, let's reel it back in. Rusty, you got anything else, or you want me to go ahead?
Yeah. So is there anything that you at Harbor Freight, like if you went to Harbor Freight right now, what 3 things would you buy?
Right now, I have a really old lathe, like a wood lathe, it's like an old Dunlap. I want to get one that's bigger. It has like a 12 inch. You know what I mean? I don't know what brand, but Bill and Heidi has that one green one they have, a real big one. I don't think they even sell it anymore. But if I go to Harbor Freight, I would like to get a better wood lathe right now. That'll be my first thing. That's my next thing I'm looking for is a bigger wood lathe. I would say there. I mean, I can go to Rockler, but they're a lot of money. You know what I mean? Of course. What else? All my tools. I have big tools. Oh, you know what? I have an old Craftsman 12-inch bandsaw. It's an old one. It runs great. It's a beast. But the capacity cut is kind of like small.
Yeah.
So maybe I would look into the bandsaw from Bauer. I mean, I've heard a lot of goods about it.
Yeah.
But again, I don't use it a ton. You know what I mean? I have a small one, a skilled small one, and I have a full-size Craftsman. But I would say wood lathe. I mean, I have a DeWalt sliding miter saw. I mean, the 12-inch. I don't know. I mean, there's so much in there that yes, I can. I mean, honestly, I mean, whenever my wife lets me go in, I have a budget. She's like, gives me $100 budget. You know, it's $100. If I go over $1 or $2, she ain't mine. But one time I went there it was for my birthday. Said you can do $100 in there. I lied a little bit, which I hope she ain't watching this live right now. But I said, oh, it's always sales, and it was like $160. You know what I mean? She's like, I'm like, I had to get it because if I didn't get it now, I wouldn't be able to get it later. You know what I mean? But
so Matthew answered your question. He says he's from, I might say this wrong, Natrona Heights. Is that how you say it?
That's right. That's right across. Actually, that's real close. That's where I hung out there. That's like the Bloomfield, Lawrenceville area, and that way. You know what I mean? Natrona Heights. Oh, wait, Natrona Heights. Wait, Natrona Heights. Hold on.
So boss lady, I'm gonna do a members only live one night, and during that members only live, I might sing a song, only if I can get Bear to join me.
Yeah.
So you get Bear to join me. We do a members live, and I'll sing.
Look, I'd be donating money to that. Just so you know that one on that one.
I wouldn't donate too much. You haven't heard me sing. And Suzanne, thank you for saying hi. Gandy Road, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Awesome. All right.
Yeah, so my wife is from PA. She lived up in Greenville. That's in the northwest corner, up close to Erie.
Okay. Yeah. I have a camp in Tynesta up that way. You know, it's like near. It's like going up towards by Tynesta, Titusville, Greenville. It's like from there. It's like not that. It's pretty close. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I haven't been out that way in a long time. It's a family camp, but yeah.
All right, Vinnie.
Okay.
You ready?
I guess.
What project completely tested your patience early on that you first tried to make? Was there a project that just got you frazzled and you were like, ugh?
Well, yeah. Well, yes and no. Yeah. Um, it was me. It was me and three of my. I have two good friends that I hang with. And you ever see a floating table? I don't know if you ever heard of a floating table. It's like,
I have not.
okay, so my friend saw this guy making a floating table. It's basically a bottom with legs, a top. I wish I had it right here. It's pretty awesome. It's upstairs. And it's held together by four chains in the corner and a chain in the middle.
Oh,
But
Rusty made something like that.
Yeah, I made one.
Okay.
It's a, I can't freaking think of the name of it now.
Yeah,
Somebody will say it in chat, but yeah, I made one.
okay, so experimenting, I made like a real small one, like real small with like little, just such strings just to try to figure out. Like I was trying to do like the L shape and this and that, and between three of us, I mean, mine actually finished, but we struggled. I mean, there was a time where I cut all these pieces. Like it was like almost not like an A shape in the middle. It was like up, across, and down. And I had everything all calculated. I thought I had calculated, and I put it all together, and nothing worked on it. I was like, I just wasn't a ton of money. I mean, it was just money I had. I threw that thing across and it shattered. And you know what I mean?
Oh no!
I mean, it was just it was a mind. You know, it's like you had to think about different things to make it work.
Right.
Yeah.
But I did make another one, and it turned out great. But yeah.
So Rusty, what kind of problems did you have with yours? I think you said that it was a little frustrating. Did you have any problems with the one that you made?
Yeah, just getting the chains all right, the right way, and if you don't get them exact, then one will be loose, and
Yeah.
it never was exactly right. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's out here in this other shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's someone offered me money for it. I mean, it's small. Mine's only like
Mine's small.
Yeah, it's like a like an end table size. It ain't real big, but someone offered me like $300 for it, and I said no. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think Rusty's was very big. If I remember right, it's probably a couple feet tall, maybe a foot wide. I don't remember it being that big.
Yeah, I mean, I think mine's like 18 inches wide, maybe by no, mine's like maybe 11 inches wide, maybe by 18, and then it's probably I don't know, maybe.
Oh, mine's a lot smaller. A lot
18,
smaller than that.
Yeah, it's like 18 inches tall. But yeah, I mean, I have it in the corner upstairs. I think a little, what's it called, a succulent plant on it.
Yeah, Rusty, let me solo you real quick.
Yeah, I want to see if I can see it.
There you go. Yeah, that's what
Yeah. Okay. See. Okay. That was my first. Well, no. When that was, I made a real small one like that with strings just to try it out. But I did but yeah. I see. Now it works. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think they're cool. And when Rusty made his, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you go back, or if you go, I mean, not right now. If you guys go back, like probably 8-9 months ago. I mean, I did do a video on it when I'm on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
But it took me like that's before I could edit real good. So I have like a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3 or something like that. You know what I mean? I couldn't get it all into one video, you know.
Yeah. Some videos are just hard to get down to 20 minutes. And I think unless you're doing a live, 20 minutes or less is kind of that sweet spot. Because there are points where people are going to fast forward through or skip ahead. But if you've got to keep a video down to 20 minutes or less, that's my opinion. But are you ready? We're coming at you again.
Oh.
Rapid fire questions, and you've got to answer.
Okay.
All right.
Table saw or bandsaw?
Table saw.
All right. Walnut or maple?
Was it walnut or maple?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like maple, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this one, it's kind of tricky because I don't know if you have this, but a domino or traditional joinery?
Ooh, I would love to. My friend Chuck has been teaching me joinery, and I'm not there yet. But I want to make joints. I mean, I really do. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So then, traditional joinery.
Yes, I want to do that eventually.
Okay. Shop music or silence? Now I know you're in your basement,
Ooh.
so it might get a little bit annoying for the family. But are you a shop music guy or just silence?
I gotta have music. I need music. Yeah.
All right. Finish oil or polyurethane?
Depends on what. If it's like a cutting boards or something in that matter, it's oils and waxes. If it's a plant stand or something that's going to be around water, then the poly stuff. You know what I mean? It all depends on what. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think is the most overrated tool?
Oof, overrated. Like, give me an idea. Like, what you mean? Like
something
overrated.
that you bought because you thought you needed it, and come to find out you used it once 12 years ago, and you've really never found a use for it since.
Well, I mean, I use everything, but to be honest, I don't use it as much as I thought I would. And it wasn't expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but I bought a really brand new Ryobi like a grinding wheel.
I'm sorry, Bear said something. I seen it in chat that was just so Bear's answer would be a tape measure. So yeah, Bear's most overrated tool would be a tape measure. That's a good one.
He's cutting logs. He ain't measuring. He just. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but,
so last one.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish up.
Oh no. I was saying, that would be. It wasn't expensive, but it was a grinding wheel that I barely use. It just sits there. It just sits there. Yeah.
Okay. So the last rapid fire question is: tool you couldn't live without. So a tool that you just need every day.
A tool. Now, is it power or hand? Power or hand?
Your choice.
Either one.
In the wood shop, or you mean in the wood shop?
Yeah.
Yep. Wood. Yep.
I would need a drill, because I would say drill or impact, because I can hand cut if I needed to, but I hate screwing something in there and forget about it. You know what I mean? You know, like I would say, if I say a drill or an impact gun, something like that.
Okay. Rusty, you got anything?
No, I don't. I mean, not. You're doing good.
Okay. All right, Vinny, here we go. One more.
Okay.
If someone gave you $10,000 for the shop tomorrow, what would you buy first?
Ooh, but my first thing will be a wood lathe. If it was $10,000, like that was here's 10,000, not like mine would be I would go to Rockler, and I would get the best lathe they had. That'll be my first thing right now, because I do want to get into it more. I mean, I do make pens. I haven't. I lost my videos of making pens on my old phone like about a month ago, so that's why I never posted them, because I lost the videos. But
so Mark the Maker's answer in chat would be might have to have would be a bandsaw. He's had 3 of them.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, or I mean, see, saw. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would do. I mean, if I had the space, maybe it would be a big cabinet saw. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be saw stop. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to jinx myself with my fingers, but
yeah.
You know, like to me, SawStop is probably the best table saw out there. Don't get me wrong, for safety wise. But I've seen so many channels that doesn't have it, and I like them too. I mean, and they, you know what I mean. So I don't know comparison, but table saw, if I had the space, would be a table saw too. I mean, that would be in my budget. If someone,
All right,
if, yeah.
So Mark the Maker also answered, and he says if someone gave him $10,000, he would need a new pair of underwear, and that would be his first purchase.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. You know, I always said, I always joke with my wife and my kids. My luck, say if I play the Powerball. Now, I don't play the lottery, but I will play the Powerball, okay? My luck would be, here's me. Oh my God, I got all the numbers. I'd probably be the one holding it in my living room. I'd fall over with a heart attack and die, and she takes the ticket, and she just takes the ticket and cashes it in. I mean, that'd be my luck.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, I'm all going to say this. Just I know, you know, like I said, I sold my dad's house recently, so yes, I am financially secure right now, and I could go out and just randomly buy, you know, a $10,000 table saw if I wanted to, but that's not me. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't. I still will look on Marketplace. I'll still try to go find free wood. You know what I mean? Yes, I don't spend. My wife doesn't spend. I don't spend either. I mean, my wife will thrift store.
And sometimes, and I'm speaking for myself, I'm not going to try and speak for you or anybody else, but you know, we learn to make do with what we have.
Yeah.
And I don't have the most, my table saw is 30 years old, 30 plus years old, and it still works fine. Would I want a bigger one and a better one? Yeah, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
So we tend to deal with what we have and make it work. So I agree with that. I thought it was a funny question.
No, I mean, that's a good one. I mean, it's like right now, I wish I was Rusty right now. I mean, I wish I could actually build what I want right now. You know what I mean? If I had the space, I would. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I would love to build what Rusty's building right now. I mean, I've been watching him, you know, so his small lives and his videos of him actually building it, and I was putting up the walls and the insulation and the lights, and I would love to do. I mean, and I again, money wise, I probably could, but I don't have the space for it. You know what I mean? Like, but I would love to do that. I mean, I mean, that would be another. If you can say that out of the 10 grand, that question would be to build a nice place for a shop. I mean, that would be nice too.
So Woodchucker, you said buying an expensive table saw, really, what do you get more precision that you don't need? Yes, you can dial in your table saws and get them pretty precise, but when you have a nicer table saw, and once you get them set, they pretty much stay set. Now, for me, a table saw, a nice expensive table saw would be one that has a nice size outfeed table. Because right now I am limited on being able to cut large products like plywood, you know, and stuff like that. So if I was to invest into a table saw, I would invest one that had a really nice outfeed table. Now, with that being said, I can make an outfeed table. I just haven't. So that's kind of what you get with a nicer table saw. And Rusty, yes, your shop is coming out fantastic. I'm proud of the work that you're doing. Do you want to give a quick rundown or?
I can kind of show. I don't know.
Yeah.
How it's gonna...
I'm all for it. Yeah.
I don't have much cord on this camera, but yeah. So let's see. You can see there's my table saw that was gifted to me right there. Just give to me. There's my Bauer miter saw stand. I got that stuff in there just the other day. That over there in the corner, yeah, that's Judy's little workstation right there. And then there's my flip table with the planer on bottom and that stuff, and my heater and air conditioner. There's my feature wall. That's my little station there. And there's I got to build my camera arm. That's a track right there. That's where I'm going to mount a camera at, so I can slide up and down and through there. But
Caleb wants to know if that's a sewing machine he saw in the background. Are you sewing, Rusty?
No, where?
I thought it was common in there, yeah.
No sewing machines in here, though. Judy's liable to bring one out here. I don't know, but yeah, that's then there's not really much on this wall over here. Just not at all.
Yeah, nice.
All my junk, but yeah,
That's awesome.
that's I got a few things to fix. I got to finish putting. I got to cover that. There's one on each end there. That little gap there.
Everything is a work in progress, and you've done. I mean, seeing it come in as a shell, and then where you've taken it to now has just been fantastic. And even Gandhi says that it looks great. So yeah, that's awesome, Rusty.
Yeah, Trevor, if you got some vintage plates, sure, absolutely. I'd love to cover this wall in a bunch of plates and stuff. Yeah, hit me up on my email. See if I got my email still over here in the banner. Let's see, here it is.
And with that being said, while you're looking up Rusty's email, can someone put Rusty's link in the comments, please? So if nobody's subscribed to Rusty's channel, they can.
Yeah,
so,
definitely Rusty.
Yeah, right now, Vinnie's channel is definitely posted. So if you haven't subscribed to Vinnie's channel, please go subscribe to Vinnie. But at the same time, while you're doing that, please go to Rusty's channel and subscribe. Man, I'm telling you what, he is doing some amazing work on that shop, and he is videoing it and showing everybody.
Well, I do some lives every now and then. I did a couple of videos, but I get so focused in on what I'm doing. I gotta, if I don't focus in, I lose it. And if I'm trying to shoot video and do that, it's just so hard for me that it takes a lot for me.
That's actually a pretty good segment to my next question. And Soldier Farms, thank you for sharing that. So Vinnie or Rusty or anybody in chat that wants to chime in on this question, what's the hardest part of filming woodworking projects? What is the most challenging part of filming while you're building?
Oof. I mean, for me, it's the stopping. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I hate stopping. Like if I'm building something, if I'm making something, and if I'm talking to the camera, like for the video, I gotta every so often I gotta stop this and watch what I just made to make sure that was okay. Like it was the right angle. If I said it correctly. You know what I mean? Then you gotta go back and start over again. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that's what I hate the most is making me stop while I'm making something. You know what I mean?
Okay. And Tim Liss says not having my music on in the shop. Yeah, that's good because that's gonna get you dinged. And Suzanne, yes, definitely, Suzanne. Thank you. So it's in the house. I forgot to bring it out, and I totally meant to. Suzanne not only sent me a fart emoji, but she was nice enough and caring enough to where she also sent a package of Gas X. So when I was feeling a little bloated, I could take a couple of them and subside the gaseous nature that may come out of my rear end. But yes, thank you, Suzanne. Birthday was in January. She sent it before my birthday, and the mail finally got it here 2 days ago. So thank you.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Vice Family Tree says, finding the best angle is the hardest part about filming for me. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And Mark DeMaker said, the hardest part for me is I'm always getting in my own way. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
True.
And Rainy Ridge says, remember to record and keep batteries charged. And I'll go one step further. Make sure your voice is recording. Yes.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I have too.
I mean, for me, there was times. I mean, in my videos, I'll think I hit pause, okay, and I hit like stop, and then I'll start something and go back. I'm like, oh man, it was. It went off. Then when I hit it to go back on, it was a picture. It wasn't the video.
Yes. So there have been many times that I've went to hit the record button and my face is right in front of the camera, and I'm going to solo myself for a second. And when I go back to find out why it didn't record, I see a picture of me going,
yeah, hello. I think we all go through that one. Oh, man.
Yes, 100%. So that has happened to all of us.
Well, like right now, I'm actually stuck between 3 projects. Okay, I said this before in the chat, in the interview thing. I had a phone from Verizon I've had for like 12 years, and it died recently. Okay, so in the last month. So I've been working on projects, but I didn't have the time to like post them. And they're like half started, but I finished it. But now I can't, like whenever I got my new phone, it was so old, it wasn't updated. They couldn't put the new technology in. I mean, the old, and I lost a lot of footage I lost so many videos of me starting like a project. Like right now I'm working on a table that, do I just start where I left off?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I did the wood leg, I did the joiner, the planer, all this work on the legs and stuff. And now I'm like, I can't use it because the legs are done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do I do now? Do I just keep finishing, start like a new thing? I don't know. It's like I'm stuck. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a nice table, but a lot of the footage isn't going to be there. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So, getting back to the question that I'm going to ask, and this is for Rusty, this is for chat, this is for whoever wants to, and most importantly, you, Vinnie.
Yeah.
Do you ever build things differently because of the camera? I mean, so a lot of times I just go build stuff, boom, get it done in an hour. I'm recording. 4 hours later, I'm finally finishing this project. Do you find that you build things differently because you're recording?
No. I mean, I feel no, because if I make a mistake, I show my mistakes, so it doesn't really affect me at all. Like, I mean, if I make something, I'm gonna make it good. I mean, the best that I can. So videoing it doesn't affect me of no camera or camera.
Okay. You know, Rusty, what about you?
No, it is what it is. It just, Yeah, and to go with what Vice just said, I build more safely. I do think about things a little more that if I'm going to put something out there, I don't, I probably should be wearing my safety glasses and hearing protection. It does make me think of it. Where other times, if I'm in the zone and I'm not thinking about it, I'll just run over there and cut something and be like, afterwards, I'll be, oh shit, I should have worn my earphones with that because yeah, my hearing is definitely damaged over the year.
I do the same. I mean,
Yep.
All right. Well, cool. Yeah, I definitely find that I build differently. Safety wise, I do try to be safer, but slower because I'll try to look at the shot before I start cutting because I'm trying to get more proactive at better footage. So yes, and it's one of those things to where you could build something that takes an hour, be done with it, but while filming, it could potentially take up to 3 or 4 hours just because of the amount of time that you're taking, refocusing, moving the camera, and everything.
Yeah, that's my downfall. I mean,
cool. So this is going good. How are you feeling, Vinny? You were nervous in the beginning.
No, I mean, yeah, I was. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, whenever I go on mics, I don't know. Like when I go on mics, it's not just about me. So it's like everyone in, like say if there's 4 or 5 people on the chat, like we're all talking about different things. But doing this when it was more based on me, I was like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like, but again, I feel like comfortable with you both of you guys. I feel comfortable with the chat because now I know like everyone in this chat I've been watching. It's everyone that I know. Like everyone, I might see like a new person on here, but I feel like our community is so well connected that I feel my nervousness is gone. You know what I mean? Like I feel comfortable.
Hey, I just want to mention something. If you can contact, if you know how to get a hold of June from June's House of Craft, get in touch with her. She's kind of in financial straits right now, and she's needing a little help. And if you can help, contact her. You can go over to her page and get her PayPal. If you can send her a couple of bucks, that would be great. But reach out to her. And
definitely.
Good night, Gandhi. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Thank you, Gandhi. Everybody loves cousin Vinny. Look at that.
But yeah, I mean, I try to donate. I try to buy people coffees. I try to donate when I can. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Yeah.
So this is a question for chat. For Vinny. Chat, let's get family friendly creative on this. What tool should Vinny build a project around next? So what tool should Vinny use to make his next project? And I look forward to seeing some of the answers here. What do you guys think? What do you think Vinny should use next?
Let's see. A belt sander, definitely.
Oh, I see a Dremel.
A vise?
Camera. Sewing machine. That's hello. Actually, I can sew. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I can sew. I mean, right. I had all daughters, so hello. You know what I mean? I fixed quite a few sewing machines.
Eric says a router. Matt Carr says make a video about vices. Oh, was that I think that was aimed towards me, Matt. Was that aimed towards me? I think that was aimed towards me, but Matt did make a video about vices, and I appreciated that video tremendously.
Well,
Thank you.
You know, I mean, someone did say a Dremel, okay, and I never really, I honestly, I never. I mean, I have like a whole brand new, again, a Harbor Freight. I got that whole kit and everything, whatever, the whole and all the bits. It's just brand new sitting over there, and I've never ever used it.
Wow,
You know what I
really?
mean? And it's like, oh, here, real quick. Let me show this real quick from Bear. But
Right.
I watch all you guys do all your carvings, and they look amazing. But whenever he sent me these for my giveaway, holding it in my hand and looking at it, the detail is amazing. I mean, I guess I never, like, whenever I watch you guys make them, okay, but hold it in your hand and like looking at it. Hold on, I got one more.
Okay. Hold on. Can you hold that one back up again? Can you hold
Yeah,
that one back up again?
Yeah.
So I've got to say, I am extremely impressed at the fact that you can hold Bear's wood up with 4 fingers.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
Well, I mean, the hell out of what? No, but I mean, honestly, but just holding them, like, I mean, it's just amazing the details. You know what I mean? I mean, it's hard to see in the camera, but wow, honestly, I almost want to start doing it. I want to try to do it. I mean,
And you should.
I watch us doing it, and it's like, I don't know. I think is like, okay. The question I was going to have, that I was going to mention before this live started was, like, I do all things. Okay, like I will build a table. I will make pens on a wood lathe or a bowl on a wood lathe. I will build whatever. I'm not a one person, like, okay, like Bear is chainsaw. Okay, Johnny and Grumpy and all that, and they're wood lathe. Jeff is a wood lathe. Everyone has, Amy Jo and Deland now, I feel like everyone has a one thing that they're doing, but I don't know if I'm into that to be it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
that's, I don't know if I want to focus. I mean, like 77 Rockets, Ryan, like in the beginning, he would just make, candles and, small stuff.
Mhm.
But now him and Mike are just basically all on the wood lathe. I mean, they're making pens and bowls and stuff. And it's amazing work. I mean, I love their work.
Mhm.
But to me, I don't know if I would want to always do that. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, I mean, I get that. I think being diverse in things that I think there's a benefit to that. And I think that's what you're saying. But branching out and trying new things, like if it wasn't for this community, I would have probably never tried carving. And it was this community that has inspired me to do that.
Exactly.
I am a woodworker at heart. I like to build things. I like to make things. Sometimes it's just nice to sit down with the hum of the Dremel or the Weaver flex shaft, just getting into the wood and focusing just on that and not have to worry about 35 different things.
Yeah.
But definitely woodworking is in my heart. And now, the podcast, the videos, the lives, that has really taken over a passion for me too. So yeah, but I don't want to be tied down to one thing. I do want to be diverse in some of the things that I know. So I agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, like I got friends of mine, whenever I meet them, I see them out in the world. They're like, oh, what do you do? I always say I do woodworking on the side. I mean, that's how I get my business out there. I don't sell stuff online. But they always, first thing they ask me, like, what can you, what can I make? I'm like, what do you want? You know what I mean? Like I don't, you know what I mean? I always say that's my first thing to say. You want this, you want that, or you want, you know what I mean? I don't have like, oh, I just do this. You know what I mean? I would love, I mean, now I just saw Suzanne. I mean, she's going to be the next chainsaw. I mean, like she is doing awesome. I mean, no, oh, is she still in chat, Suzanne?
I think she said she had to be right back, but she probably
Okay.
will be.
Because I was
But
wondering if
Rusty, hold on 1 second. Rusty,
Yeah.
can you take over for a second? I have to
Yeah.
run to the house real quick.
Yep. So
yeah, for Suzanne, I was going to ask her. Well, I'll say it now with you in case she comes back if I don't see her in chat. Is she using a gas chainsaw or electric chainsaw, like a battery one?
I think I've seen both. I think she's used an electric one and a gas one.
Okay. Because where I live at, I mean, I don't know if there's no ordinance around me that I know of. You know what I mean? But if I'm running a chainsaw like 8 hours straight during the day,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it would be neighbors complaining. Okay,
Right.
Kevin and Caleb are saying electric. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe with my dad's money, I'm not trying to say, maybe that'll be my next thing would be to go purchase a really good electric chainsaw for me. Because I do have a gas one, but it's at my mom's. But
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that around me here. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I would love to get into that chainsaw a little bit. Like I said, Suzanne's kicking some butt right now with that. But again, the chainsaw with I live in a really, if someone farts next, if my neighbor farts, I can hear it. That's how close we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I fart, all of YouTube can hear it. So, I mean.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tim, I was not gone long enough to leave the fan on. So that was not needed.
I think Miss June's in here.
Yeah, she's in there. Yeah. So just to reiterate, if y'all can just throw her a couple of bucks over on PayPal, and help her out. She's kind of in financial straits, and economy's not doing good and all that. And I'm gonna do it when we get off here. I'm gonna send a couple of bucks, but I'm sure everything can anything can help. So
yeah, I mean, if Miss June does a live or something, Miss June, if we do a live, I'll definitely help you out. You know what I mean?
There you go. But her PayPal link is in the description of her channel there.
Okay, I never did PayPal. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But like I said, when she does her lives, I always go on and I always comment, and I'll boop, and I think I sent her some once before. Yeah, I think I sent her some once before.
There you go.
But yeah, I'll definitely be there. I'll help her out.
Heck yeah.
All right, Vinny. What's your dream project that you would love to build? Do you have a dream project that you would love to build?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I mean, it's hard because of the sentimental value. I can't really do nothing right now, but we have a dining room table from my wife's father that she'll never get rid of, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful set, but I would love to build a really nice dining room table. You know what I mean? But she'll never part with it. In our kitchen table is another sentimental one that I would, whenever I renovate my kitchen, I would love to be the one to make a new table. But it's a sentimental table on with her again, so I'm really kind of stuck with that. But it would be a dining room table would be something, and that would be all joinery. It would not be pocket holes. It would be walnut. I mean, it would be. That's what I mean. I already have a design in my head of how I would want it. So that would be that would be for me. It would be a dining room table. I mean, I built in bookshelves. Like I built them in my wall in my living room, and I did put a floating mantle, and that would be cool to do at the dining room table. You know what I mean? But yeah, that would be my ultimate thing for me. With that would be
Awesome.
I mean,
Hopefully one day you will get to do that. You'll be able to do that.
I try. Like I said, I tried to about a year ago say, look, I mean, the table she got from her dad. Don't get me. I mean, it opens up. It seats like 14 people. I mean, that's a good quality one, big one. But it's like we're getting smaller. Our people are getting smaller. I mean, it's like, but I would love to do that. You know what I mean? But
see you later, Matt. Thank you for being here.
Yep, and Soldier Farms, he's under the weather and needs to get him some rest. Get some rest.
Okay.
All right. I hope
Soldier
you're feeling
Farm.
better.
Blessings, buddy. Yep.
We've got about 20 minutes left. So I'm going to see if Rusty's got anything. If not, I'm going to continue with a couple of more questions. But Rusty, do you have anything?
So it's just, I guess it's been just about, video editing or whatever. So do you do it all on your phone, or do you have a PC that you try to work off of, or?
It's all on my phone. I mean, everything.
Right.
I mean, my friends tried to show me on a laptop, and it's easier on my phone because I'm used to my phone, I guess. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I just use InShot. I mean, what is that, InShot or something? Whatever it is.
InShot. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for me, that's an easy one. I mean, what's the other one? Cap something or Cap? I don't know what it was. I tried another one once. I didn't. The other one has more available to use, but I just started with InShot and I just stayed with it. You know what I mean? Like, no, okay. I have a question for you, Deanne. I mean, because you know more about that technology wise. Okay,
no. You've got a question for Rusty. Rusty is more the technology guy. No, anyways, go ahead. I'm joking. I'll try and help.
Okay, question is, I hear like Jim on Soldier Farms. I was at Grumpy when he's doing stuff. When they have music going and their names are in the song, like an Old Path, like Old Path.
Yeah.
Like, where does that come from? Like, how does that happen? How do you get that?
AI.
But like, what is it, like an app, or is it?
You can do. There's a website. Of course, you probably have to. I don't know if you can use a free version of it or not, but Suno, SUNO.
Well, if you can email me that, if you can email me any information, because like Perry does it too on his carving. I mean, like I love that. I mean, I love that. How their names are in the song. And now it's not copyrighted, right? Because it's like not a song, right? I mean,
right? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's your creation. It's your song, so there's no copyright. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you can somehow, send me kind of, email me some kind of links to whatever I could get into. I'll have my grandson help me out or something. But that would be my next thing, because it's like in my videos, like I can turn my volume down if I'm working on my power tools, so they're not real loud. And I tried putting music in it from InShot, but I still got a what's that called?
Copyright strike.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a strike, but it was just said copyright at the end of the video. Yeah. But it was like a little 30-second little clip. It was just the ending part of the video of me showing. It was like me showing like the product at the end. How you zoom around it. And I put a little bit of maybe a 15-second video or music on the end of it. But I thought it was through InShot, so it would be good. It wasn't like.
So what I do is the software that I use, when it comes to the music, I will type in the search free for YouTube.
Okay.
And you're kind of stuck with what they give you.
Yeah.
But I have yet to get a copyright strike. And Eric makes. Eric, the question was, all these creators have songs with their names or their channels in it. And his question was, how do they get those and how do they create them? And Rusty was talking about AI and stuff like that. and Blue Turtle Studios. Thank you guys for being here. Glad you're here. And there is another new person in chat. Let me jump up here. I said hi.
Yeah. It's hard.
Blanchard. Blanchard,
it's
thank you for
still
being here.
Yeah. Trying to read it. Turtle.
So, yeah, that was the question. All
Yeah.
right. So we are winding down in about 15 minutes.
Mhm.
I'm going to ask what advice, or wait, where do you see VLC Woodworking going next? Where would you like to see it go?
The channel itself, I would like to get monetized. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, who doesn't? Like, I'm not in it to be like Daniel and the big channel. I am not into that at all. I mean, like the Bearded Buddy Daniel, the Bearded Buddy works. I mean, he's an awesome guy, and his character makes him big.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm like, and like, I'm like, I can make you laugh and have fun, but I just want to just keep going. I just want to just get my subscribers go up and still make stuff. I'll make you laugh and get monetized, whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's like, I just want to just keep going forward. You know what I mean? I don't have.
Yeah, and you're right. Daniel, he's up there. He's big. He has a great personality, and I think that's what draws people into him. But at the same time, he does do really good quality work, and some of the stuff he puts out on his lives, that is amazing. So yeah, Bearded Viking Woodworks he is amazing, and I am actually happy to say that I am a member to his channel.
Oh, so, I am too. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I love Bearded Viking.
I mean, right now, if I could tell you something, from where I'm sitting right now in my house,
mm-hmm.
I could be at John Malecki's workshop, where where he does his work, in like 15 minutes.
Yep. I'm gonna solo something real quick because Reno with Ramon is in.
Hi, Ramon.
And I want to say hi to him.
Yeah.
But also, Ramon, I promised you I would show you some clamps on your live, and I forgot to send you pictures. So please let me know if you're looking at the screen. I'm going to hold up the clamps that I use, if you remember.
Yeah, this is the
this is the type of clamp that I use for putting boards together, kind of like what you were doing. It holds them square into place. This tightens in and pushes the corners together. So this is the type of clamp that I use. It's more or less a box jig clamp, and I use that for a lot of builds. I actually use this to put dowel pins in, believe it or not, on a project. So that is what I was talking about that night on your live. And sorry I didn't send you a picture, but I have them sitting here. Yep, corner clamps.
Yeah, I use them a lot, actually. I mean, I have one. It's like a big one I got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like them because when I was doing, I don't have a jig to put in the dowels. So all I did was I butted my corners up. It held them tight, and I drilled where I wanted my dowel pins to go.
Right,
that's perfect. I didn't need I had to make sure that I was going in straight.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't need to run out and buy $100 dowel jig just to drill the holes. So
what's that?
Awesome. All right, so last question, and then we're going to wrap it up.
We're just looking at you, Deland. Only you.
Oh, my bad. Nobody wants to see that. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. So this is probably the easiest question of the night. what advice would you give someone starting woodworking today?
What advice I would give someone? I would say, honestly, be yourself, be you. You know what I mean? Don't try to be someone big. Just, get a piece of wood, get some screws and nails, and just be you. I mean, don't try to be like famous right off the bat. Just take your time with it. I mean, it'll get there eventually. You know what I mean? I have I have a friend. I want to say his name, but he started around the same time I did, and he's been trying to get big, and he keeps on failing because he can't make what he sees other people make, and he gets frustrated and he quits. Like, he'll just stop. So that'd be my advice would be you, make what you can in the beginning. Don't try to make the perfect dining room table in the beginning. Just make a small table that you can do. You'll be happy with it, and the person will be happy with it if you sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Tim, Daniel is the bearded Viking. So if you didn't know who Daniel was, Daniel is the bearded Viking. That's who we were talking about.
Yeah. I mean,
so one thing that I suggest, and Rusty, if you want to chime in, you can. So if somebody's getting into woodworking, one of my biggest suggestions is learn how to make a box.
Yeah.
Because if you can make a box, almost anything you make at some point, somewhere, brings you back to box making. You've got to make them square. You've got to make four corners. You've got to, everything starts with that. If you can make a box, then you can make a table. You can make a picture frame. You can make whatever it is you want, but master the box first. Everything stems from there.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, I think that was one of my things was way back. That was I made a little. It was for one of my daughters. It was like a little box. It wasn't even it didn't have a little lid. It was just a little square box to put our little stuff in it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, box.
Cool.
Now it wasn't dovetailed. It was just 45s, but I mean,
yeah. I mean, you can start off with whatever tools you have, and if you can make just a butt joint and make a box, start there. Wes Does It said on a live, when Wes Does It was on a live with us probably a month or so back.
Yeah.
And the advice he gave was priceless. And it has stuck with me since. And the best time to start building was yesterday.
Yes.
The worst time is tomorrow.
Yes. I heard him say that. Yeah.
And whether it's, building a box, starting off small, just start. Just do it. You don't need huge expensive tools, and you can make anything with just about anything.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
and Kay McCall, thank you for being here. And Mark DeMaker's advice would be look out for kickback. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I've had it once. It hurt. But it was my fault. I mean, it was definitely my fault. But
so, Rusty, do you have Beaver After Dark tonight?
You know what? I don't even know.
Okay.
I probably I haven't been. I've been so busy.
I think my wife started watching that. I had it on one night. I was watching you guys. I think I was commenting. She's like, "What are you talking about in there?" I'm like, "What?" So yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. All right. Well, Rusty, we're going to start wrapping up. Do you have any final words that you want to say?
Whatever. All
right. That's what I wanted to hear. Vinnie, you've made it almost an hour and a half, my friend, and you did it like a champion.
I know.
Right?
Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, here,
Look at
okay,
that.
now,
You didn't burst into flames or anything. You know?
no, here. I'll bring up just what I was going to say before was how I said I'm that close. I mean, I live real close to or John Malecki. Okay, I've driven in the driveway twice and took off. Why? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I pulled down the road to take a private road. I pulled into the parking lot. This is like two different times. I pulled down the lot, and I've seen them doing something on the side. I chickened out and back around like I was lost and left. And I did it. Maybe a couple months later, I did it again. Why can't I go in and say hi to them? I don't know why.
Huh.
I mean,
That's weird. Well, you know what? Get the nerve up. Get the nerve up and do it. And same with the lives. Same with the lives. You know, you want to do lives. You know, we talked about that backstage. Pick a day, pick a time, go live, and then just stick to it. Just don't go live Thursday nights at 7.
Doesn't he have? Hey, doesn't Malecki have like a regular business there as well as what he does? Well, call the business and say, hey, you know, would it be all right if I come down there and say hello?
Yeah, I mean, right. I mean, okay, like he actually makes his own shop shades. I don't know if you heard of that. His own. You know, it's like his own brand. Yeah. And I mean, I was gonna just make that my reason to go there, but I don't know. Like I mean, like okay, if one of you two were that close to him, would you just go up without a problem and say, hey, John, I'm Deland, and I you know what I mean?
So for me, for the way I feel like you do, it's like, you know, is he getting bothered like this all the time? You know, are there people coming down there all the time, and you know he doesn't want you coming down there? That'd be one thing. That's why I'd say, hey, you know, could I come down there and say hello? And I watch the videos. I just want to say hi. You know, and if they say, I mean, the worst they can say is, well, no, then you know, you know.
Yeah. So I would make that phone call first, because to me, if somebody just comes up to me on the street, I would be a little weirded out by that. But if you make that phone call first and do that handshake, and then like Eric says, make them something and hand deliver it, even if it's something small. Just a hey, you know, I appreciate what you're doing. You know, do that. But definitely make that phone call first, because I can see where it could be a little weird. Just
I don't know. I mean, it's just something. I mean, because if I didn't do woodworking, I wouldn't even think about it. I mean, because I do have a YouTube channel, and you know, and I'm with a good community like us right now. I feel like, you know, if I go there and say, well, yeah, you know, I'm a small channel trying to get bigger, and I've been watching you for a long time. I'm pretty sure I'm almost 100% sure he'll welcome me in and say, hey, it's, you know, great, great to meet you. I mean, I get all that, but I'm just scared. I don't know. See, when I do my own videos, I mean, it's just me and the camera, and I'm done. But like, I see tonight, I feel comfortable because you two are here. But that's where I'm scared. I'm scared of me by myself doing this. I mean, I know.
I will put this out there, and I've put it out there to you before.
Yeah.
And I believe Rusty will back me up on this.
Yeah.
If you want to do your first live to make it less awkward, I will come on the live with you. Rusty, I'm sure will come on the live with you.
Yeah.
And we will support you on your first live, no matter what.
I appreciate it. I do. I do.
And I do want to say one more thing. Hold on a second. Blue Turtle Studios says, I want to do lives also. I have so much to talk about to other creators. Ask questions on projects, etc.
We'll get him
Do it. Yeah. Go live. And then Reno with Ramon says, speaking to the guy that you're talking about, he has millions of subscribers. I think he's probably used to it. So you're getting some different opinions there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
I mean,
I'm going to go
okay.
ahead and start wrapping this up. Vinny, when we end,
Oh.
stay backstage. Don't leave yet.
Okay.
It's going to be,
Okay.
we're going to talk for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
But everybody, I've seen some really cool new names in chat tonight. And I hope I see you guys again next week. Thank you for being here. Everybody that's here, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And thank you so much for coming out to hang out with Vinny.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Vinny's link is pinned at the top of the comments. It should be. If you have not subscribed to Vinny's channel, please go give him a subscribe. He is very close to hitting 500 subscribers. He is at 486 subscribers right now. I would love to get a message tomorrow saying, "Holy crap, I hit 500 subs." That would be awesome. So
thank you.
You're 487 right now, so you're climbing. But hey, everybody, have a great night. We will talk to you later, and we will see you next Thursday. The next 2 weeks, we've got smashing guests. I'm telling you right now, we have. I'm not going to tell you who. I'm leaving it suspenseful, but we've got 2 smashing guests the next 2 weeks. So stick around.
Oh, that's
all right.
awesome.
Have a great night, and thank you for being here.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Mwah.